Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Pixie Love. You guys can call me Pixie. And today we're doing some r/Fatlogic. Done a lot of fat content this week, and it's just because I want to get back in the groove of things. Next week we'll have a little bit more diversity. But this week let's just round it all up with all the fat content, okay? Let's get into the craziness. Experiencing weight stigma has more of an effect on our health outcomes than what we eat. Read that again. I will read it again. Experiencing weight stigma has more of an effect on our health outcomes than what we eat. I feel like one of them has an effect on your mental health and the other one has an effect on your physical health. And yes, being so mentally unhealthy could actually result into physical symptoms, and being so physically unhealthy can also affect your mental health. They do coincide and live side by side. So I'm just saying, sometimes being extremely overweight can have a mentally draining toll on you. It does for me. It's hard being this damn good looking. No, it's frustrating sometimes to literally have to deal with being this big. I'm not attracted to fat people. Does that make me fatphobic? Answer. Where do you think the preference comes from? In a world where every bit of media you consume shows thin people successful and beautiful, but every thin person as a mockery, you've learned fatphobia. We all have. Today's question is not being attracted to fat folks, fatphobic, or just a preference. What have been your experience with dating as a fat person? Let me throw this into the ring, okay? Ever since I was a very young girl, I've always been attracted to white men, not attracted to black men. Not saying black men aren't attractive. Black men are extremely attractive. Ever since I was a young little girl, I've liked white men. My first crush was a white guy. My boyfriend's a white man. I've only ever dated white guys. And it's not because black men aren't interested in me. They are. Not because I don't like black people. Far from the case. I love my people. I just don't date black people. Haven't done it. I don't know. It's not my preference personally. And that's been my way since I was a kid. So am I racist because I don't like dating black men? It's not that I don't like dating black men, I'm just not attracted to them. Does that make me racist towards my own kind? Some people would say yes, but I think it's bullshit. So just not being attracted to fat people, even if someone has been conditioned to be attracted to skinny people, that's just what they prefer. There are plenty of people who will date you. Find someone who will. That's also my thing. As fat people, why would you force someone to want to be into you if they are not that into you? There are plenty of people who like big girls, who like big men. There is someone who will be attracted to you. Why would you want to force someone who is not attracted to you to be guilted into being attracted to you? Y'all, I saw this yesterday and I wanted to do a whole Fatlogic video just because of this post, okay? Where are the fat people in sports? Why are they keeping fat athletes off TV? Hashtag health at every size. Hashtag fat acceptance. Hashtag fatphobia. Hashtag conspiracy. It's almost like to be an elite athlete, you have to be healthy. Even football players who are bigger than most men still mostly have a lot of muscle and stuff on them. Even though they're big guys, it's still way healthier. I'm not saying it's impossible to play basketball if you're overweight, but I'm just saying it's probably really hard to play at an elite form to where you're on TV if you're overweight. And most likely, if you're playing at that form, you most likely will be losing weight because you have to practice a lot and everything. So I just feel like I don't have to explain this. Refusing to be weighed at the doctor's office is a civil resistance. Here's the thing. I don't know if I talked about this before, but depending on your weight, that can also depend on what doses of your medicine you can get. Sometimes if you're at a bigger weight, you need a higher dose for certain medicines, I believe. So you refusing to be weighed at the doctor can put your life in serious risk. Excuse me? I get you don't want to know how much you weigh and you don't want the First of all, your doctor doesn't have to weigh you to tell you that you're overweight. Especially if you're at the point where you don't want to be weighed. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, someone who's 160 pounds isn't going to be avoiding the scale at the doctor's office. So you're most likely my size and bigger, and you're resisting getting weighed. I'm not exaggerating when I say that the current state of fat phobia is equivalent of the states of sexism, homophobia, and transphobia pre-1900s. That's how horrid and dire the situation are. I'm sorry, are you being dragged out of your fucking home and killed for your sexuality because you're... No, you're not. Do not fucking equate that shit. I am going to finish reading that, but that just made me real fucking mad. I'm glad I didn't bring up racism, because then I would be real fucking mad. But I'm sorry. Are you being burned to death? Are you being murdered because you're fucking fat? No, no one is going out there and murdering fucking fat people, okay? Sit fucking down. Being gay was and still is illegal and punishable by deaths in many countries, where women are still forced into marriages denied basic health rights. Yes, beauty standards can be very harmful, and fat people do face adversity in society, but this comparison is just fucking disrespectful. Thank you. Someone fucking had to say it, because these bitches are fucking crazy. And the person says, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Go the fuck away from me, you fat phobic asshole. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say, I'm pretty sure your comments, like you just said, was very homophobic. Comparing fat phobia to homophobia is fucking ridiculous. You guys are on a whole another fucking level. Like, that's like I said, people fucking were killed because of their sexuality, and are killed still in many countries because of their fucking sexuality. No one's gonna out you as a fat person and your family's gonna disown you. Don't fucking compare that situation. Do not. Fat women have the right to be attractive to men regardless of what men think. Sweetie, if he doesn't like you, he doesn't like you. And probably it's not because you're fat, it's because you have a shitty personality. Because if you post stuff like this on the internet, I guarantee you're not fun to be around. And that's coming from me. Someone whose idea of fun is playing video games all day and watching YouTube. Anyway, that's gonna be my last post for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I certainly did. Oh, I haven't had a good Fatlogic video in a while. And that last one, men, you have to be attracted to fat women. But yet, then again, if you are attracted to fat women and you show off your fat women, then you're fucking sexualizing fat women. That's not okay. No, 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 no. You know, we don't know what the fuck these people want. Anyway, these people are crazy and delusional, and I'm happy I did not fall down this rabbit hole. Thank you, YouTube, for that. Anyway, all my social medias is Pixie Love Fight 642. That's Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. It's Friday, so I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye-bye.